Hello everyone and welcome to the 1967 South African Grand Prix. This video will form part of a series of videos on the 1967 race season where we'll be following the career of Miles Morgan. Miles Morgan is a young racing driver from South Africa who is very passionate about Formula 1 and always wanted to become a Formula 1 driver. So the 1967 South African Grand Prix provided the perfect opportunity for him to enter into the sport. Miles Morgan, being the son of a very rich oil tycoon, didn't really have a problem with money getting into the sport, but he did have a problem with logistics. Miles Morgan didn't have a team, he didn't have a manager, he didn't have engineers to build him a car. And with the 1967 season being launched on the 2nd of January, he actually had to make a plan. So he was smart enough and he went to Bruce McLaren. Now Bruce McLaren, a very famous racing driver from New Zealand, raced in the 1966 season with the McLaren M2B. That's the car you're seeing on the grid there. So Miles Morgan went to McLaren and said, listen, since you're not racing the 1967 South African Grand Prix, would you be willing to sell me a car? And Bruce McLaren said he didn't have any cars ready, but he would be willing to sell him a car from the 1966 season. And that's exactly what he did. So Miles Morgan bought the car that was raced in the 1966 season to race in the 1967 South African Grand Prix. Now in the 1967 South African Grand Prix there were many very good races, among which Pedro Rodriguez, Jim Clark and Jack Brabham. In the real world, Pedro Rodriguez actually took the win here in South Africa after qualifying 4th and winning Jack Brabham with the more powerful Brabham car that he drove along with Denny Hulme. But without further ado, let's get onto the track and see how this race will unfold. Right, so here we are on the grid, 2nd of January 1967, and the grid is as follows. Jack Brabham in his Brabham BG24 along with Denny Hulme, Jim Clark in his Lotus 33, Pedro Rodriguez in the Cooper Maserati with John Love, also with his Cooper Maserati, John Surtees in the Honda, Jochen Rindt in the Maserati, Dave Charlton in the Matra, Jackie Stewart, BRM, Bob Anderson in the Matra, Dan Gurney in his Eagle T1G, Joachim Bonnier also in the Cooper Maserati, Mike Spence in the BRM, Sam Tingle, Matra, Graham Hill in the Lotus 33, Joe Siffert in the Cooper Maserati, then Miles Morgan with the McLaren M2B, and then Pierce Courage in the Matra MS7. So, without further ado, let's make sure the car is set up with enough fuel for the race. I'll put in about, say, 65 liters. Oh, actually, we don't need that much. It's only a 20 lap race, so 40 liters should be able to do it. And without further ado, let's get into the South African Grand Prix. And we're off! Now behind Jochen Rindt and John Surtees. Only the first 6 positions score points, along with 1 point awarded for the fastest lap of the race. Turn 1, still looking, there's John Love. Surtees passing through the pack very comfortably. Now, let's see if we can catch them. Getting close to John Love now. See if we can take him on the inside without crashing. Nope, Love takes us again under. Now into the assess. And now onto this fantastic main straight. Coming up to Jim Clark now. Trying to stay with them onto the brakes. Graham Hill has retired. That has thrown me off a bit. Second gear. Now we are behind Bob Anderson after making that fatal mistake. Oh, struggling for grip with these older cars, obviously with no downforce to speak about. See if we can take the inside here. And we are away. Now catching up to Dan Gurney. Coming up to Joachim Bonnier, the Swedish driver, down to second place, slow corner through here, and now run down to the assess. Let's see if we can get the slipstream here from Bonnier. Oh, and there's some contact. And we take Bonnier through that corner there. Now we need to catch up with the pack. Down to third gear here. And we've got Dan Gurney and Jim Clark up ahead. Oh! Jim Clark now next to take, which will give us 8th place. T1. John Surtees with his Honda in front there. Misshift there. Coming up to Jim Clark now. See if we can take him on the inside. Yes, we can. John Surtees now with his Honda. We'll take him as well. John Love is next. The Rhodesian driver, which is modern day Zimbabwe. Actually qualified very well, considering everything. Let's see if we can catch him. Doing 270 kilometers an hour down this front straight onto the brakes, third gear. Bring it through. Oh, bit of a slide, but we are good. Now, slow corner through here. Let's see if we can get John Love here. Danny Hulmer's fallen back a bit. Try to take the inside of the corner, and we get pummeled by Love. Now we need to try and make up the space again. Through turn 1. Oh, losing traction badly, very badly, but we are back. Slow second gear corner. Now down to the assess. Nope, that's not good. My shift there, missing clutch. Ten more laps to go. 11 more actually. Danny Hulme in front of us now. He's fallen back a bit. He was second place in qualifying. with his Brabham. Let's see if we can take him to get into the point scoring positions. Through the S's now, trying to take him on the outside, but he gets away. Try not to make contact through here. And that Brabham just takes off like a bullet out of a gun. Can we catch the slipstream? Whoa, big sparks there. Not too sure what happened. Like massive sparks off Danny Hulme. And we are now in 6th place. Oh, traction. Down to 2nd gear, slow corner here. And now getting up to Drachenrind. For 5th place, if we can get to him, we've got 10 laps left. Through the kink here. This kink can throw you off. If you don't concentrate, you can be off into the wall there. One of the reasons Kyalami is famed for is for its dangerous speeds, especially on the older circuit. Come on, we're reeling him in now, but he is keeping his distance. Okay, let's see if we can take him here on the final corner. Taking the inside line. Oh, I touched the curb there, not too good. Grabbing some slipstream here. But will it be enough? Can we outbrake him? Yes, we can. Take 1st corner here. Now John Love waiting for us up the road. Going sideways a bit through there. Now the S's. On the brakes, on the brakes. Come on, let's catch John Love here. He just pulls away like a missile. But it seems like we can catch him here. That puts us in 4th position now. Now onto the slow corner here. 2nd gear, bring it through, don't touch the curb. Through the S's now, only 7 laps to go. Can we catch whoever is on 3rd place? Not too sure who it is. Come on, get through. There we go. Come on, we can catch them. We've still got 6 laps to go. Turn 1 and bring it through this very, very sharp corner. We take this corner at speed, full on the throttle there, and then braking to 3rd gear here. Down to 2nd for the slow corner, and then down to the SS. Oh, losing traction, do not brake. Some damage there. I just do not want to break the drive trains or the steering rack, because that's gonna be fatal. It seems like I calculated fuel just right, because we are running low, but only 4 laps to go. We should be able to make it without any fuel saving measures. Come on, can we catch him in the time we have? ...275 kilometers an hour down that front straight. This is crazy to think we need to actually brake at the end of it. Low fuel warning, but only 3 laps to go. Hopefully we make it. Shifting just a tad earlier to try and conserve fuel, because we do not want to be running out of fuel this late in the race. Especially not because we're in 4th place. Just keeping it in 3rd gear now. Shifting at around 8,000 RPM. Come on, that is Jack Brabham actually in 3rd place. Who is then leading this race? Can we get to Jack Brabham for a podium? That would be very nice for Miles Morgan to grab a podium here on his home ground in Kyalami, South Africa. That would be fantastic. Dave Charlton in front. No, Dave Charlton is a back marker, sorry. We've got Jack Brabham here in 3rd. I'm just wondering who's 2nd and 1st then. Not saving fuel through there, we need to try and get this podium. Let's see if we can outbrake Brabham here on the straight. Yes, we can. 2 back markets, Dave Charlton and Pierce Courage. Whoop. I wonder where 2nd and 1st place then is. Going a bit wide through there. 2nd gear, 3rd gear actually. I do hope my fuel holds. I should be able to make it still. Well, the leaders are in the 19th lap, so they are actually quite a bit ahead. Getting contact here from Dave Charlton, the back marker. Surprising. Let's not make any accidents through the SS. Let me just get past Pierce Courage here. We are on a podium position, which is very nice. Leader is on the final lap, so now I'm just going to give it all and hope the fuel holds. It should, I'm sure. Hopefully. Get it through the first corner. I wonder if that is 2nd place or if that's just another back marker. There we go. On the brakes. Down a cog. Bring it through. That's beautiful. Oh, do not spin now. Do not spin now, please. Don't do that now. Damn, that's Jack Brabham. Can we catch Brabham? I think we just lost podium, which is devastating. Hopefully the back markers will keep in traffic. Nope. We've squandered our podium into 4th place. That is so sad for Miles Morgan here. Right, so that was the South African Grand Prix. Unfortunately, Miles Morgan only getting 4th place there, very nearly a podium. And look at that, Pedro Rodriguez won the race as he did back in 1967. That is so nice to see. That is actually very nice to see that the winner who won in real life, even though qualifying 4th, still won here at the Grand Prix, which is amazing. So Pedro Rodriguez first, Dan Gurney second, Jack Brabham third, Miles Morgan getting 4th there, just. And then Joachim Bonnier and Jochen Rind 6th. So points will be allocated as follows, with Pedro Rodriguez scoring a very nice 9. Dan Gurney will score a 6. Jack Brabham will score a 4. Miles Morgan will score a 3. Joachim Bonnier would score 2. And Joachim Rind would score 1. So at least that is 3 points for Miles Morgan on the official board here for the Grand Prix. That was our first event. Now the next event that actually counts points will only be held either in March or May, if I remember correctly. I can't remember if it's April or May actually. It's either April or May, but there are races in between that Miles Morgan will be competing in. So please stay tuned for that. Go ahead and subscribe down below. And guys, if you do like this series, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when the next video comes out. And, you know, comment down below, you know, what you would like to ask Miles Morgan in the press conference right after this race. What questions do you have for Miles Morgan that he can answer for you? But guys, until next time, I have been your racing master here. Peace out.